Hey friends, how you doing? Julie Cross here. Got my glasses on today because, it's story time. I thought I'd do you a story today and I might come on every now and again and tell you a story. I'm a big one for reading books. Anybody that knows me knows that I have a massive library of personal development books. I read a Jim Rohn quote many years ago that said that your income will not exceed your personal development, and make sure you invest in a good personal library. And I took that on board and it's working well for me. I constantly reread my books. I might be a slow learner, but sometimes, the same as people come into my shows over and over again, you get something different every time, depending on where you're at and what lesson that you need at the time, and it kind of arrives. And so I have some favourites, but I just want to talk to you about a children's book that I just love, and it's from our favourite Dr Suess. Everybody loves a Dr Suess, and I wanted to read this story. I wanted to read this story to you today, and maybe you could share it with your children if you would see fit to, because I think that everybody should be reading books like this, children and adults. This is the sort of thing our kids need to be exposed to, and these are the kind of messages that I talk about too in my shows of building resilience. So it's called Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Oh, the places you'll go. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, and you can steer yourself any direction you choose. And you're on your own and you know what you know, and you are the girl, the guy who'll decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look over them with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any that you'll want to go down, and in that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. And out there things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainsy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew, just go right along and you'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. Yeah. You'll be on your way up, you'll be seeing great sights, you'll join the high flyers who fly to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true, that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on and you'll be left in the lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and then chances are then you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and your chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much could you lose? How much could you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right? Or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite? Or go around the back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you'll find, for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get all so confused, and then you'll start in to race down long-wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace and grind on for miles and wheel this wild space, headed, I fear, towards a most useless place, the waiting place. For people just waiting for a train to go or a bus to come or a plane to go or the mail to come or the rain to go or the phone to ring or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everybody is just waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for the wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting around perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a bed to break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where the boom bands are playing. With banner flip-flapping once more, you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky, ready because you're that kind of girl or guy. Oh, the places you'll go, there is fun to be done, there are points to be scored, there are games to be won, and the magical things you could do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame! You'll be as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too, games you can't win because you'll play against you. All alone, whether you like it or not. Alone will be something, you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you will meet some things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much that you won't want to go on. But on you will go though the weather be foul, on you will go though your enemies will prowl, on you will go though the hack and crow's howl, onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On you will hike, and I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get all mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get all mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with great care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft and never mixed up your right foot with your left. And you will succeed, yes you will indeed, 8.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So, be your name Buxton or Bixby or Bray or Mordacy Alley or Van Allen O'Shea. Today is your day, you're off to great places, your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Yay! Oh, the places we'll go. Now, don't tell me that's not an inspirational read. So let us make sure that we're reading stuff in that inspires us and gives us messages of hope and personal development. You know, whatever's coming in, what flows from you flows to you. So, you know, whatever we're taking in is going to flow back out of us. And that's a great message for any of us to be hearing. Okay, today is your day. Off you go, off and away. See you next time.